What's up, guys, and welcome back to part 2 of our playthrough of Fighting Fantasy Caverns of the Snow Witch. So far we're really enjoying this one. We've had some tough battles, we've died a couple of times, we've updated the death counter now, so that is representative of all the times we were killed. So in the previous part we finally made it into the Caverns of the Snow Witch and we fell in the spike pit. We managed to pull ourselves out of the pit and go further down the tunnel, and we were left with a dilemma of choosing to pick a sword out of a pool of ice or a spear, and there was a frozen orc who had attempted it previously and we couldn't really think of what to do, so we haven't really had much extra thought on that because we kind of forgot about it until today. So I
It was
think,
only yesterday.
yeah, I know, but I think maybe we should just make a roll for it. And
Well, I wanted to go for the sword and you wanted to go. I'll reread the page.
yeah, reread the page and we'll get straight into it.
The tunnel continues for some distance before opening out into a circular cave. Another tunnel leads out of the cave directly opposite. You are suddenly met by a strange sight. There are two small pools in the floor with steam gently rising from them. Protruding from one pool is the hilt of a sword, and from the other the shaft of a spear. The frozen body of an orc lies against the wall, its arm rigid and pointing towards the sword. As you approach the pool, you see a rhyme carved in the ice floor, which reads, "Sword or spear, strength or fear, how to choose, win or lose." You stand and ponder the rhyme, trying to decide what to do. Will you draw out the sword, pull out the spear, or walk directly through? So I wanted sword just because it's basically sword is strength and spear is fear.
Yeah.
And that means we're weak if we go for the...
Yeah, and after reading that again now, is he pointing towards the sword?
Yeah,
So it's like,
but then he's died, so
it's
is
like
that
he's
why
been
you...
frozen and then gone like pick the sword. So that's what I'm thinking now. Maybe we should roll for it anyway.
What do you want to pick?
No,
It's just because spear was the answer to the last one,
Yeah.
and I feel like two spears in a row would
no,
be...
no. Now that I've heard it again and he's pointing towards the sword, he's not just going to grab the sword. He's pointing to the sword. That means to me that he's trying to prevent someone else from making the same mistake as him.
But he's a bad guy.
But he doesn't know that good guys shouldn't be in here. This is the Snow Witch's
That's
cave.
true.
So I think we should just go for the sword then.
Do you want to drink for it? Checkpoint.
Yeah, go on then. Early on.
Even though it's...
Yeah. Let's go. What's up, John? How you doing?
Hey, John!
Yeah. Now I know he's pointing at it. I'm thinking he's trying to stop his friends from freezing.
It's going to be horribly wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
Draw out the sword from its pool.
Cheers, Oblivion.
237.
237. Here we go. Gripping the hilt firmly, you tug hard at the sword. It comes free with surprising ease. You have chosen the sword of speed, an almost weightless yet strong and sharp sword.
Nice.
Add 1 skill point. If you wish to rummage through the orc's backpack, turn to 354. If you wish to walk directly through the tunnel opposite, turn to 221. So while we've got John here, can we add that to our skill? It says add 1 skill
It doesn't
point.
say above your initial...
Yeah, it doesn't say, like, it's nothing exclusive about it adding it above our initial.
But we've got it in our pocket.
Yeah. Either way, let's...
No!
Okay, no problem. Shall we look through the orc's backpack and see what he's got?
Yeah, unless this is the trap. We don't want to push our luck too much.
We gotta find out though.
354. I kind of want to know
We've
what the
made a
spear did
checkpoint.
now. 354.
Spear, fear, we'll probably just go into like a
Spear,
coma or
fear.
something.
Inside the backpack, you find a pair of old leather sandals,
Oh,
a
beautiful.
stuffed rat, and a mouldy loaf. If you wish to eat the loaf, turn to 247. If you'd prefer to leave the cave immediately through the tunnel opposite, turn to 221. Let's eat it.
Really?
Bit of mould's good for you. Penicillin, isn't
Do you think that's viable in this day and age?
it?
247.
Can you not take the stuff with you?
You don't take it. It doesn't say anything about taking the sandals, but maybe if there's an option later on in the final boss
Okay.
where it says, "Are you wearing leather sandals?" Maybe we can use them then.
Are you wearing a stuffed rat?
Right, we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go for the mouldy loaf. So you break the loaf in two, and to your surprise, find an iron key. In its
Oh,
center.
yes!
Okay. Add 1 luck point. So our luck is down anyway, so we do need that. You put the key in your pocket, change your mind about eating the loaf,
Ugh.
and walk into the tunnel opposite. Turn to 221.
So we didn't get to eat the bread.
No, but we got an iron key and we got a luck point back. You keep it if you but if you lose one skill, then you can add one skill for the sword. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's in our inventory. We're not going to write it.
And that's
up
not cheating.
Yeah, so we've got a luck point back, and we now have a iron key.
Yeah. Maybe we should make the a note of the sword of speed as well.
In here.
Just so we don't forget.
Yeah, go on then. Speed sword.
Just put +1 skill.
One. Skill.
Change your
Okay.
mind. What key was it? Iron key.
Yeah. So turn to 221, I think.
Good start.
Yeah.
The tunnel turns sharply to the right at the entrance to another cave, from which you can hear a stringed instrument playing. I need to sneeze. It's putting me off. Playing gentle music. Your view into the cave is partially blocked by an old tattered animal skin hanging down over the entrance, but you can see the lower torso of a man wearing green and purple hose and pointed red slippers.
The Hulk.
If you wish to throw back the animal skin and enter the cave, turn to 303. If you'd rather keep walking along the tunnel, turn to 111. We gotta go in.
Yeah.
So where did we go?
So
We went to the right.
tunnel turns sharply to the right at the entrance to another cave. That's it.
Okay, here.
Yeah. So we're gonna go in and see what this dude's doing.
He's drumming his.
Drumming his strings.
Yeah.
The man you see before you is a minstrel. Oh God. He's wearing green and purple checkered tunic over his hose and continues to play his lute despite your intrusion.
What's a hose?
I don't know. Pantyhose? 2 large clay plots. Hold on, let me get back to this. He continues to play his lute despite your intrusion. 2 large clay pots are the only other things in the cave. Will you attack him with your sword, ask him about his music, nod politely and leave the cave to continue along the tunnel? Ask him about his music.
Yeah, let's start a bit of conversation.
We'll start some niceties. It's Mark Knopfler. I have no idea who that is, John. I'm picturing like old school minstrels here.
The minstrel looked amazed that you were interested in his music. He stops playing and says you must be new here, as the ignorant scum who live around here, apart from our beloved Snow Queen, of course, will not listen to my music. The fools, if only they knew what fortune I could bring them with my songs. Stranger, I can play a song for you that will heal your wounds. Listen carefully and watch.
Money for nothing. Is that what he's playing?
Later tell that rabble about it, and perhaps they will come to respect me and my music. The minstrel then starts to play a soothing tune, and you watch amazed as one of your wounds heals.
I'm just picturing him shredding dire straits now on an electric guitar in this cave. A minstrel.
Add 4 stamina points.
Nice, we're already maxed out.
Oh no! Come back again for more treatment sometime, he says, looking pleased with himself. You thank him and leave his cave to continue along the tunnel.
Okay, that's valuable information.
So we're going back on ourselves.
You thank him and leave his cave to continue along the tunnel. So we just went in through the door, didn't we, through his curtain?
Oh, okay, so we went here, and then there was music here. No, there's music here.
Yeah, like one of the doors on the left or right.
Yeah, but we're continuing on.
Yes. So 111. In the distance, you can hear chanting voices. Soon, the tunnel ends at the entrance to a large cavern. Kneeling down before an ice effigy in the shape of a demon, oh no, with their hooded faces pressed to the ice floor in worship, are 10 of the Snow Witch's followers. There are 2 exits from the cave, one straight ahead and one to your right. If you wish to pretend to be one of the worshippers and walk boldly into this cavern, turn to 300. If you would rather creep cautiously into the cavern, turn to 283. Do we cautiously do it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is number 2 on the skull? That is, we forgot to do the death count last time when we first started, because I think we died twice. Or at least we died once and gave up the second time because it was just too time consuming.
Might have even been 3 times.
Yeah. It's 2 for now. Creep cautiously into the cave, 283. Which way is that? Did it say?
It's straight ahead, isn't it?
Yeah, okay, we're in that same area. Yeah.
We haven't left yet. We're in the middle of them. little lines. You breathe in deeply and walk stealthily behind the effigy towards the tunnel opposite. 2370. Maybe we should have just strolled in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to fight an ice
I
demon?
don't know. No, we might have disturbed them if we.
There's 10 of them though. Like, I'm getting House of Hell vibes where like you go into that room and there's just too many of them and you just die regardless. You are almost at the entrance to the tunnel when the worshippers stop their chanting. They stand up and one of them calls out to you asking why you did not stop to sing the praises of the Frozen One. If you have a magic flute, where could we have got that from? You can tell them that you have been ordered to go and play it for the Snow Witch. Otherwise, you may either fight them or run off
Oh
into the tunnel.
no!
Should we just run off? There's 10 of them. And
It says I'll try to run. But then they're gonna know we're in here. Instead of being dead. What have we got? We've got 10 skill and 22 stamina. Should we try and fight them?
You can do, but there was going to be 10 of them. Should we try and fight them?
Or do you want to run? Should we run?
Should we roll for it?
Who's rolling for what?
I'll roll for running, you run for fighting. Okay?
Okay.
So you roll first.
I guess we're running.
Huge run. Okay, I'm going to write this page down. It could be a potential death
That's
page.
the checkpoint, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so run off down the tunnel, 33.
Was that the one straight ahead or to the right?
Straight
ahead. I'm going to assume it's straight ahead.
You're almost at the entrance to the tunnel when the worshippers stop. Yeah, it's just out where the same direction we were going, I think.
Okay.
The followers are a group of goblins, orcs, and Neanderthals. As you make a run for it, the two creatures who are nearest try to stop you. One cracks his whip, trying to wrap it around your legs, while the others aim a dart at you. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 226. Okay, so we've got luck 8.
Oh, we've got to roll 2 dice, haven't we?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good
okay.
start. That's a win.
Yeah.
So if you are lucky, turn to 226.
Both the dart and the whip failed to find their mark, and you were able to run through the tunnel. Turn to
Right.
137.
There we go. It's not
Yeah,
so
but
bad.
now they all know we're in here.
I don't know if it will like. I don't know. I don't know if there's a mechanic built into this book where it says like, "Have you been seen?"
I suppose they don't know who we are yet, though.
No, we just really needed to go. The tunnel ends quite soon at a T-junction. To your left, you can hear cries for help. If you wish to turn left, go to 311. If you want to turn right, turn to 125.
Left.
Yeah, let's find out what the crying is. So turn to 311.
311. Oops.
So we do have the map. We're just adjusting it.
Okay. The tunnel ends at the edge of a pit, out of which a dwarf is trying to climb, but he keeps on slipping back. The floor of the pit is covered with large ice boulders which have crashed down from a shaft above the pit. One lands on the dwarf's shoulders, and you hear wild cheers from the top of the shaft as he tumbles onto the floor. The dwarf sees you and shouts, "Curse you, stranger! If you do not aid me, I see that you are not wearing collar." If you wish to help the dwarf out of the pit, turn to 376. If you'd rather ignore his pleas and walk back to the junction, turn to 57.
Let's help him.
Maybe he's been a bit of a knob.
He's been a bit of a knob, but he's also like.
Yeah, let's help him anyway. He
How
might be like a good ally.
Dwarfs are usually pretty good in this book, I think. 376. Are there a bunch of school kids shouting sheep all over? It sounds like it, yeah. There's loads of orcs just like throwing tomatoes at him down there. We're filming him for TikTok. You lie down and lean over the edge of the pit and tell the dwarf to grab your arm. Much to the annoyance of the spectators above, the dwarf escapes from the pit. You run together back to the junction where the dwarf turns right. You tell the dwarf that you intend to carry straight on to find the Snow Witch. as turning right will lead you back to the halls of worship. The dwarf tells you that he must escape quickly and return to his village now he is free. He thanks you for helping him, hands you a leather bag, then runs off. But before he disappears, he turns and shouts, "Beware of the white rat." We don't have the rat this time. You open the leather bag and find a sling with 3 iron balls. So, slingshot maybe?
Yeah.
You pack them away and set off along the tunnel, turn to 125. So, which way are we going? Straight ahead?
We're going this way. Oops, sorry. This way.
Yeah, okay. So 125, and I will give us the sling. True story, as a kid, I thought it was sheep fell over. Okay, so we have. I'm gonna put slingshot.
Oh, we're totally gonna need that.
3 balls.
Yeah.
Is that for
3
the?
balls.
Do you think that's for the white rat?
Maybe. I'm just gonna bend this round a bit. And then what page is it?
125 was it?
I hope so.
I think it was 125.
The tunnel through the glacier soon leads into the mountainside itself, and the walls change from ice to bare rock. You enter a large cavern which has 3 other exits leading from it, one to your left, one to your right, and the main one, carved as a giant skull lying directly opposite. I'm guessing this is
Oh,
the picture.
nice. It's a lemony snicket.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking. As you enter, an ugly robed man steps out of the mouth of the skull, holding a glass prism in his outstretched hands. He commands you to turn back, as only the Snow Witch's personal servants are allowed inside the mountain. If you have a magic flute, you may wish to tell him that you've been asked to come play it for the Snow Witch, or you may attack him with your sword. We're going to have to attack him.
Where could we have got this? I suppose we've not been. We look on the map. We've not been to the right.
Yeah. When
where
we
the
first
pit
came
was.
in.
Oh, yeah. There's 2 places we haven't been. So. We have to fight him with the sword, right?
Let me just sort. What's the map then? 3 other exits: left, right, and straight ahead. Okay.
Okay. So you want to try and map that out?
Yeah.
One, 5, 6. So I'm going to read this while you're doing that.
Yeah.
The ugly man sneers as you draw your sword. He rubs the prism, and suddenly 3 identical images of himself appear. They walk towards you. Each one has a dagger raised in his right hand. 2 of the images must be illusions, bitch. which will you strike with your sword?
Must be illusion, bitch.
Strike the man on the left, strike the one in the middle, or the one on the right. Each one has a dagger raised in his right hand.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just go with like the logic of like if they're all next to each other, they wouldn't want to stab each other. So I'm gonna say it's the one on the left. If we're facing him on the left, his dagger's gonna be on the outside. So I'm gonna say the one on the left.
I'll go with whatever you want to go with because I have no idea what you're on about.
Okay. Strike the man to your left. 99. Who's got 3 balls? We've got 3 balls, but we can't use them in this fight. I think it's 156.
A ball for each?
Yeah, but we didn't get to use it.
Oh, the illusionist laughs out loud as your sword merely cuts through one of his images and his dagger plunges into your shoulder.
Okay.
Lose 2 stamina points.
Well, that logic didn't make any sense then.
Turn to 279.
Unless I'm just completely the opposite way around.
Who's your lefty?
I do not understand Sean's logic.
No, I don't.
I'm just picturing if there's 3 illusions and they've all got a knife in their right hand, like.
But they're not stabbing each other. They're coming
I know,
for
but
us.
they're next to each other. It'd be like awkward to like all walk towards you with a knife in their right hand. So the one on the outside would probably be the real one, in my logic. What page is it? 279.
Yeah.
The illusionist withdraws his dagger and his 3 images prepare to strike you again. You decide to swipe your blade across all of the images in an attempt to strike the real illusionist. Test your luck. I just thought I'd add some interesting to it, rather than just pick left, right, or
keep
middle.
digging that hole.
Okay, we're rolling for luck. So we're lucky.
No, we're not. We're unlucky.
No, it's even or lower, isn't it?
Yeah. Count what's 6 and 2.
Oh, it's a 6. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're unlucky. So,
I'm gonna die.
if you're unlucky, turn to 127. Hold that page.
Oh no. Once again, do you want to take a look point off? Once again, your sword fails to find its mark, and the dagger cuts into your sword arm. Lose 2 stamina points and 1 skill point, but we have our
Yeah,
sword.
we do.
So we can keep our skill at 10.
Yep.
But we need to lose 2 stamina points. In desperation, you hack frantically at the 3 images that lunge at you with daggers drawn. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to... Oh no,
Come
this is
on.
going to keep chipping away.
Cheat. This
John,
is your
it's
idea,
not.
John.
You let us. We had your permission. How?
Come on. Yes!
Yes! Okay, if you're lucky, turn to 232 and take a look up.
232. I'm just going to write down that it was not the guy on the left. Not left. Illusion.
Lemony Snicket.
Lemony stick. The illusionist screams in pain as your sword cuts into his side. He drops to the floor as his other 2 images fade away. As you step over him, he starts to laugh and stands up. His wound is completely healed. If you wish to thrust your sword into him again, turn to 261. If you wish to try and smash the prison,
Oh, yeah.
turn to we got the Warhammer thing as well.
Yeah.
Let's try that then. 72.
Have we still got the Warhammer?
Yeah, we do. We
That's
used
a bit heavy.
It did say it was more encumbrant, but didn't tell us by how much.
You pretend to give up the fight and then suddenly leap at the illusionist, catching him momentarily off guard. You manage to snatch the prism out of his hands and throw it onto the floor. It shatters into tiny pieces, and the illusionist turns and flees into the skull mouth, screaming at the top of his voice. Smoke rises from the shattered fragments of the prism and forms itself into the shape of a fat, bald man.
Oh no.
A genie. Genies are always evil, aren't they?
It's Jan.
Hovering in midair, he bows and thanks you for releasing him. He tells you that if you call on him, he will make you invisible just once,
Nice.
as a token of his gratitude. Without saying another word, the image shimmers and disappears. You now have to decide which way to head. Will you enter the tunnel to your left, enter the tunnel with the skull mouth, or enter the tunnel to the right?
I don't think we're prepared enough to enter into the skull mouth just yet. That's where the witch is, isn't it?
Should we keep with our...
Left.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go westward.
266.
Yeah. And what did we get from that? Oh, so we can go invisible, so we better try and...
You got Genie Man.
Yeah, you got to try and save that for like the perfect moment. So enter the tunnel to your left, 266. As soon as you step into the tunnel, an iron grill drops down behind you, barring your retreat. It is impossible to lift, and there is nothing you can do but find out what lies at the end of the tunnel. This is bad.
Great.
The Rancor. Okay, turn to 323.
But we might get something we need.
It's true.
You soon arrive at an iron door which blocks your way forward. Beyond the iron door, the tunnel turns to the right. If you possess a key, turn to 165, which we do.
The key fits into the lock and turns. Add 1 luck point. We definitely needed that luck point back.
Yeah.
And we've still got our skill potion as well.
Yeah.
You continue down the tunnel, turning right, and soon arrive at a crossroads.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah.
Where left? What? Like left, right, and straight forward?
Turning right, and you continue down the tunnel, turning right. So the tunnel goes right, I think.
Yeah.
You soon arrive at a crossroads. There are no signs of life either from straight ahead or from the branch to your right.
Okay.
But advancing towards you along the tunnel's left-hand branch is a strange humanoid.
Oh, okay.
Turn to 59. So,
Oh, we don't get a choice?
no, but I'm guessing if we fight whatever's down there, maybe we can still take the left branch.
Before you stands a crystal warrior,
Oh no.
one of the Snow Witch's personal guardians who has been sent to deal with you. He is made of quartz, which has been animated by the Snow Queen's sorcery. Snow Witch's
Oh, we got the
sorcery.
hammer.
Oh, edged weapons will not harm the Crystal Warrior. Your sword is useless. If you possess a Warhammer,
Where did we? Oh, we got that from the guy's bed.
yeah.
Yeah.
You may succeed in smashing the Crystal Warrior to pieces. Oh, we still got to fight him though.
If you do not possess a Warhammer, turn to 2 if you win. So we've got to fight him like that.
Yeah, this is the Crystal Warrior. A bit of a.
So what happens if you don't?
If we don't, I want
Yeah.
to see that as well. I'm guessing you die. Oh, genie.
So you can just disappear. Oh, wait.
If you rescue the genie, you may call on him now. If you did not rescue the genie, you have no defense and your quest is
Should we
over.
find out what the genie does?
No, because we might need him later. Let's play it by the rules. We've got a Warhammer.
Yeah, okay, so we have to fight this guy,
Yeah.
and
We're probably going to die.
It's going to be tough. So let's get rid of our goblin.
Oh, he's
And
better than us. Do you want to pop something in our gob before we go in? Have a little provision.
yeah, go on then. We'll have one provision. Is Sean drunk? Why? Do I seem drunk?
No, he shouldn't be. He's only had a
I'm
mouthful.
not drunk.
You've been a little. No, never mind.
I was just trying to make the dice rolling mechanic a bit more interesting. Making up his own rules. So right, we're going to use a provision, which is going to get our stamina back up to 22,
Yes.
and then provision, which is on here.
We're gonna have to get lucky with these rolls.
Let me check my provision. Is it going down? Yes. And enemy. The only thing I've got is actually probably what that ice demon thing looked like. So we're going with
He
that.
looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So his skill is 11.
What's the
and
stamina?
13.
And skills 11.
Yeah. He's a big boy.
He's tough. There should be a perk for. Then again, you can't fight him at all, can you? If you don't have the hammer.
No.
So you're screwed unless you've got the genie, I guess. Right then, we doing it?
Yes. Ready?
Ready. 4 and a 1.
Oh, that's good.
2 and a
Yay!
2. There we go.
So we need to roll at least one more than him, don't we?
Yes.
Oh.
That's a loss for us. Wrong one.
Oh.
Nope.
What are the chances of that, though?
I know. 6 and a 5. 3 and a 1. That's the
Yay!
win. No, wrong one. 3 and a 1. 2 and a 1.
Yay! We are getting lucky.
Three and a 2, is that?
Yeah.
5, yes.
Oh.
5 and a 6. 5 and a 5.
No,
What's
he's
that?
beating
10?
us.
Ah. That was close.
Looks changed.
4, 4.
Come on.
3, 3.
No!
That's
He's got
a loss, isn't
11,
it?
yeah.
Oh.
It's okay, we've still got provisions.
Yep, if we make it through. And we've got, oh no, we got the skill potion. What's that? 2 and a 2?
Even. We need at least one more.
Yes.
Yay! So we need to hit him twice more.
Yep. 2 and a 1. 6 and a 6.
Even. We're even.
Ah. Let's go.
No, I think he's beating us.
7 plus 6. Yeah.
Oh no, wait, are we even? No, he's beating us.
6 and a 2. That's got to be a win for us. Ah.
Don't say, why say that?
7 plus 7. Loss for us.
Yeah. Jinxed it.
I was already mid-roll. 1 and a 1. 2 and a 3.
What are we down to? 6?
Yep.
We can do it. Oh no.
It's all going wrong.
Yeah, it's such a strong start as well. No. No. Can we eat a provision?
Give me a black dice.
Oh.
No, we can't eat provisions. Oh, I got a
oh, you only
right,
did it in
they've
the
got
box.
so they've got 17. We've got 13, so we need. Is that a win?
Yes. Oh, we still got to do one more though.
Oh, should we do a luck roll?
No.
Oh,
Well, look roll would be 50-50, but then this would be 50-50 too. No, wouldn't it be slightly less than 50-50?
you don't lose anything if you do a luck roll, do you?
Use your luck, lose your luck.
If he attacks us, oh, you can take. We can do a luck roll to not die. If he hits us again,
Okay.
go on. 6 and a 5.
Even. We're even.
Restful. Come on,
My heart hurts. I have a heart attack.
you go.
If you fail, you do less damage.
Is that even?
Oh, we're even. I can't do this. I'm having a nervous breakdown.
Come on. Tie, double tie.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Right, so we do a luck roll.
What? So he only takes one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So we need to get 6 or lower. Okay, let's take that look down.
And we're down to 1 stamina.
Yeah.
Wait, not yet, John. We've still got another roll.
Come on.
And we've got a warhammer. Come on. No. No.
Ah!
It's all over.
I've got no nails left. That was an intense battle. So, it looks like we're going back to the start.
Another death.
Another death.
Another death.
Another death. Death count of 3. Okay, back to the start.
Okay. Right back to the start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we have to fight the thingies, don't we?
Yep, so if you want to maybe skim through some of the options up.
Yeah, so we're setting off. There's the ice bridge. So it's either the wolf fight or the mammoth fight. So we're going to do the wolf fight.
Yep.
3-3-5. Because there's no other real choices at the very start.
No. We need to get that magic flute, maybe.
Yeah, but that might be down the right.
Yeah. I'm digging this spooky red light going on. Yeah, I thought we'd had something cool to it. It's we should add more. I've got another like 4 lights down there, but I haven't got anything to plug them into. Be extra spooky. What a time to enter, yeah. So stamina is back, skill.
Oh, Odium, I've just had a drink, but cheers, Odium.
Right, back to base scores. Map is gone. I'm just gonna make the items disappear for now.
Look, 12. I'm cheating already. We've not even started yet.
Okay, right. We're back to normal. You all good?
All good.
Let's just take the images off the enemy screen. Okay, so where are we up to? The wolf fight?
Yes. Oh no, we've got to roll for luck first. We're crossing the bridge.
Okay,
So we've got to get 11 all over.
that's
Yes.
the win.
We're lucky, crossing the bridge. I don't think we lose anything. You continue your trek through the snow 2-on-2. Okay, we're at the snow wolf fight.
So we have to fight them one at a time.
Yeah, so the first one, his skill is 7 and his...
What one of
no,
them was 8?
his stamina is 7 and his skill is 8. Are you keeping the red light on?
No, I'll change it in a sec. There we go.
That's bad.
And we're gonna have to use the mammoth again.
We should really have got a wolf.
We don't have space. Okay, let's go.
What have we got?
10, 20 for us. 40,
Yeah.
16. Six and a 6. Yeah, easy.
Breezing. Oh.
14. 16. That's a loss.
I don't think the wolves hurt us last time.
Probably not. Oh!
Kicking our butt.
To be fair, there's loads of times where we gained stamina, but we weren't happy because we were already full. 6-6, that's going to be a win. Double 6s. He's
We're
dead.
doing a lot of 6s today.
I know.
Yeah. Second one, 7-7.
I thought you were fighting wolves. Yeah, we don't have any space for an icon for any more enemies, so we're stuck with what we got for now. 7-7. Let's go. 6 and a 2. 1 and a 4. 3 and a 3. Yeah, easy.
Don't say that, that's when we lose.
Not against these wolves. Surely not. 4-4. Yeah.
Yeah.
1. 4 and a 2.
Yay! Okay, if you win, 10 to 202. And then we go into the hut.
Yep. So we can have the stamina back from drinking his stew now.
Drinking it?
Well, whatever it is.
How liquid is this stew?
Very liquid.
337. Okay, we have to dig a shelter in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to do another luck roll for this?
Yeah, I think we do.
Oh no, that's not. We have to eat
2 provisions.
2 of our provisions, but we're not allowed to increase stamina.
Okay. Cheers, Odium. Yeah, I'm on panics. Pressing all these buttons. I didn't have time to cheers you a second ago, but done it now.
Okay, we're gonna eat his stew.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Add 3 stamina point for eating his
Nice.
stew. With renewed energy, you continue on your quest. But first, we're gonna search under his bed because he has a spear and a warhammer.
Perfect.
263. Follow the footprints to 190. Do we have to fight this thing? Okay, so we've bumped into the Yeti fighting the Crapper.
I think if we make it to the cavern again, maybe we should have that as a new starting checkpoint.
Yeah.
Because nothing really changes besides the fight. We could lose stamina, but
We'd have to lose 2. Because you have to do luck rolls as well.
Yeah.
We'll make a
figure it
note
out
what
when
we
we
need
die.
to do. So we need to lose 1 stamina point because we're going up a steep hill. You run through to attack the Yeti. Are you carrying a spear? If you are, 10 to 391.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to roll for it this time.
What was this for again?
I
Oh,
think
we
it's if
missed
you
it.
got a
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, so we roll a 1, we miss. If we roll 2 to 6, we don't miss. And if we miss, we're definitely drinking again.
Yes. Okay, roll 1 dice. If you roll a 1, turn to 157. If you roll 2 or greater, 219. We now have to fight the enraged Yeti. Who is
Okay.
tough because his skill is
Yeah.
10 and his stamina is 9.
Here he is again, buff man. So his stamina was
Stamina 9, skill 10.
okay. Let's go.
Have you got another black bag?
That's a win for us. So we're
No,
even.
we're even. Oh yeah, it's we're in for us. So you got 9 stamina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
5 and a
no.
2. 4 and a 2. So,
Yeah, he's beating
yeah.
us.
5 and a 5. 6 and a 6. Even.
What did that do?
4 and a 1. 6 and a 3. So 7 plus 7.
Yeah, we're even again. Yeah.
Okay. 1 and a 1. It's 4 and a 4.
What's going
I
on?
know all these evens. 3 and a 2. 6.
Ah.
One and 5.
Yeah. What are we down to? 40.
Yeah. We've got a provision again. Even?
Even. Yes. Oh, I thought it was...
No, one more. 3 and a 3. Ugh. Two and a 3. Yes,
Yay!
she's done. Okay.
What are we on? 12? Do you want to eat some provisions?
Yeah, so we can get 16, 20. Should we have 2?
Yeah. You need an eating sound.
Yeah. Mixed with like another light source. Provisions are now down to 6.
Okay, this is where we're chatting to the trapper.
Mm-hmm.
Does he give us anything?
You think he just tells us some...
Yeah, he's telling us about this
Illusionary door.
witch, yeah.
I'm currently playing a French game book called Tous les Heroes, aimed at younger kids as you only need to hit the enemy once. Oh, that sounds more aimed at people like us, but... Is it good?
Oh, we hear the rumbling of an avalanche now, so we have to test our luck.
Mm-hmm. 7, so...
You're lucky to enter 163. Have we not already tested our luck?
Did we gain a luck point?
I don't know.
I'm sure I took it down.
Did you? I don't remember gaining one.
No. So when did we use the luck?
At the start when we crossed the cave.
I thought I did. Either way. We're on 9.
Are we? Are we on 8?
Let's put it down to 8, but I don't remember.
The avalanche sweeps down a ridge adjacent, so it misses us. 363. Definitely need to check when we get in.
Yeah. Well, we got 395, so written down as our checkpoint. So.
That's when we went left, though.
Oh, is it? I think that's. Oh.
Yeah, here we go. You make your way slowly up the mountain until you reach a rock face that is too steep to climb. You walk around the side until you see a massive wall of ice, which is completely blocked. A gully between 2 peaks of the mountain. Your heart leaps as you catch sight of the piece of fur left hanging on the wall by the trapper. Although you cannot see the entrance, you walk straight ahead. You shut your eyes as you think you're about to walk into the wall of ice, but you walk straight through the illusion and find yourself inside a long tunnel carved into the ice. You walk down it and soon arrive at a T-junction. If you wish to turn left, turn to 395. If you wish to turn right, 215.
Okay, I think we should try and go right and get that magic flute, because obviously it takes you do end up back round to the left somehow anyway, so let's just try that.
So we're going to go this way to 215.
Yes. The punishment for not succeeding in your quest is that you are sent to your room without pancakes. Wow.
No!
Is there a translation of this book? 305. You have to turn right, turn to 215.
I don't have pancakes for ages.
No, I think we've missed the last 2 years of Pancake Day,
Yeah.
to be honest. The tunnel opens out into a small cavern which is empty apart from a brass bowl resting on the top of an ice plinth. The bowl contains a yellow liquid and a wooden ladle.
Oh.
If you wish to drink some of the liquid, turn to 24. If you'd rather walk back out of the cavern without drinking the liquid, it's probably, I reckon it's luck. I think if you drink that, you're going to get your luck back. Or it's Yeti. It's urine. What should we do?
Drink it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Are we...
So we've got to go back. We've got to go to 395
so it'll be
anyway.
a different pathway. So, should we have these stats as our new starting stats for when we start back in the cave?
Oh, I see. Yeah, go on then.
So we'll have the checkpoint is 363, which is
Right,
the
let
entrance
me make a
to the
note
cave.
over here. Oops. 363.
Yeah, let me just check. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, so if we do die again, this will be our new starting point because there's not too many different choices, and we'll just take the hit that we've used provisions and luck and stamina and stuff.
Yeah, so we've got 10, 28, and then what? 6 provisions.
Yeah.
And any items now?
I don't think so. Let me just check what was still there before. So we've not got any of that yet, have we?
No.
No. Okay, so let's continue on. So 2 and 5. So we're gonna drink it. 24. We're gonna drink the yellow bowl. No day.
The liquid sends a glow through your body and you feel wonderfully warm. You have swallowed a potion made by the Snow Witch that keeps her followers from feeling cold. Add 3 stamina points.
Nice.
So we can only get 2.
Mm-hmm.
The potion also cures frostbite. Any skill points that you have lost because of frostbite are now restored.
Nice.
That's good. With renewed vigor, you walk back out of the cavern. Turn to
that's
56.
Good. 56 is different, isn't it? You walk past the entrance tunnel on your left and continue down the main tunnel. Okay, that makes it a lot easier for us to keep track of then. So we don't. That's it then. 395. So we're going to need to figure out other passageways we've not been down to try and get, unless there's enemies that have these items that we ran away from previously.
The tunnel bends round to the right. As you turn the corner, you almost bump into a tall, pale-skinned humanoid coming the other way. He's wearing a white cloak with a hood pulled over his head. He's a mountain elf, one of the Snow Witch's followers. Will you nod your head at him and walk by nonchalantly, telling him you have come to join the Snow Witch's followers, or attack him with your sword?
If anyone was going to have a magic flute, I'd imagine it's an elf.
Really?
I don't know.
I think elves play flutes, do they?
I don't know. Should we should we try and attack this guy?
Oh, really? Yeah, go on.
And see if it's a fight and see if we get anything from it. We've got our new checkpoint starting. Kill him, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. 17.
We're not the good guys anymore.
No. As you draw your sword, the mountain elf lets out a shrill battle cry, pulls back his cloak and grips his sword. Mountain. Oh, he's weak. Okay, so you wanna grab this and read out the stats?
His skill is 6 and his stamina is 6. And it also says if the mountain elf's stamina falls to 2, turn to 305. So we only need to hit him twice. What a weak man.
I know, weak man. So we do have an archer on here, so that'll have to do, I think. Right, let's go then. So we just need to hit him twice.
Yes, indeed that.
4 and a 1, 5 and a 2, 6 and a 4.
Done him. Turn to 305.
I wonder if he gives us the flute if we
Take my flute and go.
say we want to join. The wounded mountain elf calls out for mercy. If you wish to slay him, turn to 351. If you wish to spare his life, turn to 204. You spare his life.
What would?
Just in case.
So if he gives us a flute, we could just take it off his body.
Yeah,
But he's so weak. He must. Yeah, let's keep him alive.
Let's give him this. We'll save his life this time, and if it's worthless, we'll just slay him next time. 204.
If his life is worth it. The elf slumps onto the floor and pulls back his hood. You see...
This is his last-ditch effort of survival, isn't it?
You see a metal collar around his neck glowing in the semi-darkness. Obedience collar, he stammers in pain. Makes us do whatever she wishes. If I die, it will lose its energy, but she will know and send others to investigate.
Okay, that's vital information.
Elves, even we mountain elves, would not serve that vile witch of our own free will. Kill her and free us. I bear you no grudge for attacking me, for you knew no better. Take my cloak to disguise yourself and follow this tunnel to where it branches. Take the right-hand fork. Now I must rest. Oh no, we would have gone left last time, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
You put the elf's cloak around your shoulders and make him as comfortable as you can. You shake his hand and run off down the tunnel. Turn to
Nice.
136.
Okay, that's good. Oh, I never fight him. That's interesting.
You should
136.
try it.
So, we can probably sneak into that where they're all praising that effigy.
I don't know, because it never said are you wearing a cloak or anything?
Yeah, but we didn't pick the option to try and blend in.
Oh, yeah.
You soon arrive at the fork in the tunnel that the mountain elf mentioned, and deciding to take his advice, you enter the tunnel to your right, turn to 106. So have we been there? No?
Is it? Are we just here then?
I think we're...
Like, just here?
I think that's where we are. So turn to 106.
I'll put a question mark just in case.
Yeah. Okay, 106.
Whoa, look at this guy. A Neanderthal.
Nice.
Further ahead, in the left-hand wall of the tunnel, you see a gap. You walk up to it and peer around to see a cave in which a Neanderthal is stripping the skin off a moose, making it ready for the large, simmering stew pot behind him. That sounds good right now. He is working very slowly, and he's being yelled at by the gnome cook, who is wearing a white apron and waving a wooden spoon in the air. Oh, I didn't even see him. If you wish to enter the
Did you think that was a part of...
I thought it was part of him, yeah. If you wish to enter the crude kitchen, turn to 95. If you'd rather creep past the entrance, turn to 267. Should we go in?
Should we go in and free this Neanderthal from the gnome chef?
Yeah, they'll probably end up fighting, but...
So, turn to 95.
Crude kitchen?
The gnome runs up at you and shouts, "Get out, dinner will not be ready for another 2 hours." You hear the bell. Mind you, you look a little worse for wear, so you can have this stale cake if you wish. The gnome points at a piece of cake lying on the table. If you wish to take the cake and leave, turn to 290. If you rather attack the snow, which is servants, turn to 187.
Oh, cake or attack.
I feel like the cake at best is going to give us stamina.
Which we've already got full. And we've not had to give anyone any cake.
No. Should we kill the servants?
Yeah, let's
We're
do
going
it.
full on
Let's
evil.
kill everyone.
We're going full evil now. Okay, 187. Let's take these evil orcs.
We haven't died yet.
No.
As you draw your sword, the gnome yells at another to the dull-witted Neanderthal. Yells an order to the dull-witted Neanderthal, telling him to kill you. The Neanderthal grunts and stands up, pushing the table away from him. He picks up a carving knife and a stool as a shield and lumbers forward to attack. Neanderthal.
Murder hobo.
His skill is 7, so it's not that good. His stamina is 8. And it's just that if you win, turn to 179.
So we do have a caveman around somewhere, I think. I did have one somewhere, but I think we've just got this guy for now.
You got a troll. Or a frost giant.
We might come across something like that though, so let's use this dude. Where is he?
Him?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
sort of... He's just a Neanderthal wearing clothes.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go. 7 and 8. Is that it? Nothing else?
Yeah.
Okay. 4 and 6. 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that's
We're still
17.
beating.
Yeah.
Oh,
5
no.
and 1. 1 and 1. So
Yeah,
they've
he's
got
beaten.
12 and
Yeah, he's beaten. Oh no!
they've got
he's got
13.
12.
They've got 13.
Oh no!
So 17 for us and 16 for them.
16.
Wait, they're missing a point. Unless we pressed it too many times. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt and give them 4. I might have only
Okay.
pressed it 3 times.
Now he's down to 2 anyway.
we
Yay!
He's dead. Murder
Yes.
Hobo is dead.
179.
Okay. The gnome does not want to end up like the Neanderthal and runs out of the cave shouting for help. If you wish to search through the cupboards and risk the gnome returning with reinforcements, turn to 194. If you'd rather leave the cave immediately and turn left into the tunnel, turn to 198.
We're here now, we might as well search.
Yeah,
It's a
go
risk.
on then. It is a risk. I'm not even going to checkpoint it. If we're quick, maybe it's a luck roll.
What's the look on 8? The cupboards are full of pots, pans, bowls, and spoons. One cupboard is locked, and you have to prise it open with your sword. It contains the gnome's personal possessions: a silver flute.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
A rune-carved wooden stick painted with blue and yellow hoops.
Nice.
An old withered rose and an old leather-bound book entitled "The Secrets of Toads."
Okay.
Will you blow the flute, read the runes on the stick, smell the rose, read the book, or leave the possessions and turn left into the tunnel?
Read the runes on the stick, smell the rose, read the book, blow the flute. Everyone goes on about the flute, so
Should you blow the flute?
Yeah, go on.
Why can't you just put them all in your pocket?
I know, and then just blow them whenever you want. Okay, 74. So we haven't actually picked anything up, so I won't put anything on the inventory just yet.
You just stuff it all in your pocket, wouldn't you?
Yeah. You blow into the flute and a jolly tune comes from it without having to play a note. You decide to put the flute in your backpack. If you have not done so already, you may also read the runes on the stick, smell the rose, or read the book. If you do not wish to do any of the above, what's the rose? Because that sounds dangerous. An old withered rose and an old... I think we should read the runes on the stick. Oh, I don't know.
That could be a curse, though.
Right, should we checkpoint it? We've got our flute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, if you take that, I will give us the flute. We've not picked up any items on here yet. I'm going to stick this on this one here. So we have the, is it silver flute?
Yeah. So what are you wanting to do? Read the runes?
Yes.
3, 4, 5. Your knowledge of runes is limited, and you put the stick in your backpack, hoping to decipher it later. Oh, okay.
Someone's going to decipher that for us.
Yeah. And then if you've not done so, you might as well put that rune stick in our pocket.
Yeah. Should we read the book?
Should we?
Yeah, the only one I'm worried about is that rose, really. But we've made the checkpoint.
I feel like the book's going to turn us into a toad.
Oh, yeah.
What's that page? 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, just hold your finger on that page, and if we don't like it, we go back.
Okay. Oh no, we don't like it.
Which one is it? Clicking up the clasp, which keeps the book shut as a tiny hidden needle grazes your finger. There is a poison on its tip and the trap to trap unwary thieves. Lose 4 stamina points. If you're still alive, you may open the book.
Oh, okay.
Turn to 97, or if you've not done so, you may do the rest of the items. So, should we take a loss for it?
Yeah, let's open it first.
Yeah, okay. I'll take the stamina off afterwards. So 3, 4, 5.
97.
Okay, 97.
There is no writing in the book, just a recess cut in the pages which holds a talisman on a golden chain.
Nice.
The talisman is a jade frog. If you wish to put the chain around your neck, turn to 327. Ooh.
We're on the checkpoint. You might as well try.
Yeah, let's try it on. If you'd prefer to leave it in the book, you may do the following. Should we take it?
Let's do it. Let's put it on.
Do you want to put jade frog talisman? Do you want to smell the rose?
Yeah, we might as well. Jade frog talisman, and we lost 4 stamina points. $317. Despite being withered, the rose smells fresh and fragrant. As you inhale, you feel as though nothing happened from putting the necklace on.
No.
Despite being withered, the rose smells fresh and fragrant. As you inhale, you feel as though you are breathing new life into your lungs. Add 3 stamina points.
Nice.
If you've not done so already, you may do the rest of the objects or Leave the cave and turn left into the tunnel. Turn to 198. So I'll give us the stamina points back. So that was pretty good.
Okay, I don't quite know where we are on this map now. Here, going here, left. I think.
I'm not sure.
198. We might just have to draw a new map.
Yeah.
I don't know what links are. In the distance, you hear chanting voices. Before long,
nice.
the tunnel. Oh, okay.
But this is a page we've read. I don't think it's the same page because I don't remember seeing this picture.
No.
So this is like a different version.
In the distance, you hear chanting voices. Before long, the tunnel ends at the entrance to a large cavern. Kneeling down before an ice effigy in the shape of a demon, their hooded faces pressed to the ice floor in worship, are 10 of the Snow Witch's followers. There are 2 exits from the cave, one to your left and one to your right. If you're wearing a cloak,
Nice.
10 to 384.
There we go.
Yeah.
You pull down the hood of your cloak as far as possible and walk towards the tunnel exit on your right. Test your luck. So we have 8 luck, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll lose the luck point. And if you're lucky, turn to 295.
So that does join up with
Mm-hmm.
some part of the map. None of the worshippers suspects that you are an intruder and you're able to walk through their temple without trouble into the other tunnel. Turn to 137.
Nice.
So I think that might go to 125. I'm not sure.
Let's see. The tunnel ends quite soon at a T-junction. To your left, you can hear cries for help. So we've been here. If you wish to turn left, turn to 301. If you wish to turn right, turn to 125. So have we actually been to 125?
Yeah.
What was left again?
So hang on. This goes into here.
Yeah.
So left was the gnome, the dwarf who's fallen down there,
Yeah.
which gave us.
Leather bag which had... Hold on. Give me the pen off.
It was good. It was. I think we gained something. We helped him and.
You got the slingshot?
Yeah, that was it.
We should probably try and get that again.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Oh, what you doing? We haven't got any of them. Oh, you're gonna add the slingshot onto the other one, right?
So we're going to check out the cries to the left, turn to 311. So this is where the dwarf is, so if you'd rather ignore him or help him, so we wish to help him, 376. So this is where we decide to lift him out of the tunnel, and then he gives us the leather bag, which has the slingshot and the 3 iron balls, and he also tells us to beware of the white rat. So we go to 125 now.
Oh, we're nearly where we were before.
I know. So we don't have the iron key this time.
Oh, yeah. So we're gonna have to go another way.
Yeah, that was when we went left. But what was down there? I can't remember.
Here you go. So this is Lemony Snicket. We're in that crossroads. Well, we're by the crossroads at 125.
Mm-hmm.
The tunnel through the glacier soon leads into the mountainside itself. You enter a large cavern. It's got a door to the left, right, and the big skull door
And
in
the
front.
door on the left was the iron
And
grill.
door
Yeah.
key. Lemony Snicket's come
Yeah.
out. We
But
need to.
we have the flute this time.
Yes, if you have a magic flute and you wish to tell him that you've been asked to come and play it for the Snow Witch, turn to 299. We didn't get anything for hurting him. We just ran off, didn't he?
Yes. Jeez.
That's well creepy picture.
No, he looks like something like a 80s vampire movie. The man nods his head and tells you to follow him. He walks towards the left-hand exit and points down the tunnel, telling you that the Snow Witch's chamber is at the end. If you wish to walk into the tunnel, turn to 214. If you'd rather draw your sword and attack him.
But
So what was down there? What killed us, by the way?
So he's told us to go down the Iron Key one?
Yeah, he's going to trap us, I think. Unless it is down there, but we don't have the key.
Yeah, we don't have the key.
So, what was down the tunnel? What did we fight?
I don't know, but what if it's a different page? What if it's different?
We can try it. I think that it was the crystal thing that killed us, wasn't it? So we never actually got past it.
Yeah, we didn't go past it.
So let's just do 214 again.
Okay.
We'll follow him into the tunnel where he's told us to go.
I think he's a bad man.
Oh, he's definitely a bad man.
Oh, as soon as you step into the tunnel, an iron grill drops down behind you, barring your retreat. The man laughs out loud and says, "You were foolish to think you could trick me so easily when all the world can see you are not wearing your obedience collar. Now, intruder, you are trapped. There is nothing you can do but find out what lies at the end of the tunnel."
Yeah.
Do you want to still go down this route?
We're going to have to, aren't we? 3, 2, 3.
No, we could have killed him.
Was there anything down here, or did we just die?
No, we don't have an iron key though.
So let's see what happens if we don't have the key. You soon arrive at the iron door which blocks your way forward. Beyond the iron door, it didn't even say an iron door, did it? If you have a key. You soon arrive at an iron door which blocks your way forward. Beyond the iron door, the tunnel turns to the right. If you possess the key, turn to 165. If you do not, turn to 393.
Oh no, this might be a death page. You are trapped inside the mountain tunnels. You know that it will not be long before the Snow Witch's guards discover you and condemn you to a life of slavery. You have failed in your mission.
Okay, so death number 4, but lots of good progress. I think we should probably do that again, but just we'll fight him and try and get the right route. So this is going to be a good time to wrap it up. We've ended our part here. We're going to be starting fresh again from the entrance of the cave, and hopefully we can get up to that in quite fast and then take on the crystal dude, and then that's what's going to happen in part 3. So I hope you guys have enjoyed part 2. We managed to do 2 different attempts and did quite a lot of different stuff as well, so we've got quite a lot of the content of this book, which is great. So we'll be back again very soon with part 3.